was pretty fabulous when I started my YouTube channel, I guess, but like I'm much more fabulous now. And so it's sort of like realer for me to share things with you guys because y'all were with me when I was unboxing like drunk elephant moisturizers, right? So Welcome back to another episode of TiwaDidThat. I'm Tiwa, and no, I did not just crawl face up under barbed wire. I had a facial yesterday with a lot of extractions. It wasn't like a fun jasmine tea facial. It was more like a angry oak barb facial. Get things done, fix your face, rescue SOS kind of facial. And the reason behind it is that I just flew back in from Europe. I had six weeks in Europe. Too damn much, too damn much. Isn't it crazy how everyone's in Europe right now? Like, everyone's in Europe right now. Everybody. Like, you know what? Like this video if you're going to Europe this summer, or you know somebody who's going to Europe this summer. Everybody's in Europe. I feel like there's entire countries whose economies have been crippled by every single person packing up a hand luggage because they're losing suitcases, don't check anything in, packing a hand luggage and going to Europe at the exact same time. I mean, you don't know the floor color of any major city in Europe because it's covered in feet, full of people. I hated it. No, I'm just kidding. I actually had an amazing time, clearly. And if you followed me on Instagram, you would know that I had an amazing time because I posted the entire thing on my Instagram and it was like really fun, really cute. And I had amazing hotels, amazing dinners, amazing shopping. Like, it was actually really fun. The only thing I was not fucking with was the amount of people. I mean, full of people everywhere, and the Americans. Love you guys. Anyway, I know I said a bunch of this stuff was on Instagram, the shopping, the unboxing, the eating, the dining, but you know what? I saved some of my holiday just for you girlies, okay? You know, YouTube has a special place in my heart because I was pretty fabulous when I started my YouTube channel, I guess, but like I'm much more fabulous now. And so it's sort of like realer for me to share things with you guys. You know, y'all are my OGs. That's basically what I'm getting at. And so I always save good tea for you guys. And so why don't we just jump in with some of these welcome back unboxings from Europe. So guys, I hope you'll forgive me because as you may tell if you have a real eye for detail, some of these items have been dinged around. Some of the bows look a little bit wonky. It's because a lot of these are very delicate and I flew back in with them. And so I had to open them for customs, open them when I got back to my house to make sure they were not damaged. And so some of these are true unboxings in that I've never opened them. And then some of them have kind of just been retied for the fantasy. Sorry. God, I feel like a T-Rex. I have no room to maneuver. It's like crazy. Okay guys, we're gonna jump right in with these unboxings. And I wanna go from biggest to smallest because I'm such a good friend. But here's the thing. One of these items came in such a large box. Such a large box that I physically could not pack it home with me. We thought about it. It was a beautiful box, obviously. And we said, okay, it's not gonna work out. And we had to ditch this box in the hotel. Now, if you know anything about Hermes boxes, especially the large ones, they can go for $100, $200 easy. The big ones with the bow, you get a lot of money for those. Didn't need it. So I left it in the hotel room. Maybe somebody found it and made a quick buck. You know, I love doing charity work. Let's get into what was in that box, which I have right down here because it is so tea. So guys, this is something I've wanted from Hermes for so long. It is so heavy. I still don't know how we brought this all the way from fucking Europe. But here we go, bitch. This head-sized object. Imagine the box this came in. I'll tell you right now, the box for this was bigger than my Birkin box, okay? get into that tea. So this is the Hermes grooming bucket. This is actually an equestrian item. It is literally meant for horses, okay, or for the care of horses in any case. And this is a full oak paneling with a burned Hermes Cellier insignia. Does that say Cellier? I know that's right. Beautifully burned into the classic light grain oak here. This is so smooth, you know, not overly treated, but clearly sanded to a perfect, you know, smoothness. Really, really safe for handling and a beautiful object to look at. These stainless steel bands go around both the upper part and the base, around the bottom as well. We have a divot here that gives it a little more grip on a soft surface, although it will be on a tile surface because this is strictly decor at my house. It also comes with this gorgeous Borenia strap, and this is interesting. I want to show you guys, we have a Hermes blind stamp right there because this is a heritage leather. If you remember on my Kelly video, my last video, I showed you guys the blind stamp on that bag, and it was also not filled because that is also a heritage skin. But the difference between that Borenia and this Borenia is that this is smooth Borenia. This is the original Borenia leather that's been in production at Hermes for well over 100 years. This is so classic, so equestrian, so Hermes. It's a piece of history. This right here is just a little rubber thing that I put on so it doesn't scratch the wall where we put it to display. Don't worry about that. That is an aftermarket adjustment. So here's the bucket. Obsessed with it. I've wanted this forever. I knew it was going to look fabulous in our house, and I'm gay, so I was right. And glad to have it. Okay, I'm not going to throw this because I'm not a sociopath. Let's move on. Right. And guys, I want to mention something really quick. That bucket is part of a bunch of things that we got from Hermes in Paris. Now, there's 1,000 reasons to shop Hermes in Paris, besides the fact that that's their flagship. If you guys watched to the end of my last video, I did mention that I was very much goal-focused in going to Paris. I mean, yes, I had a croissant. Yes, I had, you know, a rhum baba and all these other things that people like to have there, but I was interested in leaving with something a little more interesting than a baguette. And I think my next video will be about all the things that I got from Hermes in Paris and maybe something a little special. You know, I don't know. You'll just have to see when I have the energy to film that video because it's gonna be really long and really glamorous. But you know, let's move on to like this, right? Let's move this extra Hermes out of the way for a moment. And we're gonna start on with her. So this is an item from my essay in Germany. We had to go through hell and high water to transport this huge box here. But luckily this box was slightly smaller than the one that this bucket came in. And so we said, okay, we're gonna bring this one home because it's a lot more fragile than a giant wooden bucket. And so we left this in the box, but the plus side of that is that we get a traditional unboxing for you guys. So let's pull this tab and get into it. Guys, this is very fragile, so I actually have to lay it down. So sorry, babe. Alright. So we have a care booklet here. I'm going to cover what it is because this is not a bag. It's a little more glamorous than that, in my opinion. Here we go. Right. Look at the thickness on that foam. They said proceed with caution. Okay. Let's see if I can show you guys this without destroying it. This is how it was packaged. This is what this is. I hope it doesn't fall out. Like, it's gonna make for great TV, but like I just don't need my man to know that I destroyed this very difficult to get, very expensive vase. This is a Louis Vuitton vase, and it's gorgeous. We have a care booklet here. Let's see what it says. Okay, the ceramic you know what? It's just not that deep, okay? Let's remember that. All right, this is a vase. This is a vase, but especially important is that this is a vase in a Noe style. Oh, that's good. I can see it properly. So the Noe bags are very traditional Louis Vuitton. They've been around for ages. And actually, this is semi-sentimental because my very first Louis Vuitton bag was a Noe bag. And put it right here. Gorgeous bag. I still have it. It's still very sentimental to me. And so this is so full circle because now I'm buying a Louis Vuitton porcelain. Like, isn't that insane? Isn't that unhinged? Isn't that ridiculous? Beautiful golden blind stamping down here. Can you guys see that? Is that in focus? Hope so. If not, I'm sorry. Really, really cute. This is going actually right here on this table that I'm sitting at right now because it matches the chairs. Okay, like gaze are so powerful because we can see something like hundreds of miles from our homes and be like, oh, that would look great 3 inches to the left of the red lamp. And it always does. You know, I would never have a red lamp, okay? This was just an example. But you know what I mean. It's gorgeous, I love it, and now it's here. Great. Next, serve. Okay guys, I have 2 Hermes items here, but what makes them different? And why do they look different? Different bow, little dog thing on there. What is the difference between Hermes and Petit H? Well, Petit H is the recycling program at Hermes. So all the beautiful leathers and the metals and the silk that Hermes uses to produce their exquisite items, sometimes you have leftover material. And instead of throwing that stuff away, they are using it to make new products, entirely different products. The only thing is that, well, you'll see in a minute. Because I want to start off by opening this and then I can explain a little bit more how the Petit H system works. And guys, I already opened this, to be honest with y'all, but I just tied it back for the fantasy, you know, because I love you girls. All right, so here we have the little booklet. It says Petit H, right? So gorge. And it explains, I don't know what it explains there, let's see. We would like to thank you for purchasing a Petit H object because, you know, taking part in the recycling program is what keeps it going. If it's not profitable to recycle things, they're gonna stop. All right. How stunning is this? This is, okay, the Not Sleepy travel sleep mask from Hermes. Let's take it out, have a look. It is made of 2 things, and 2 things only. Silk. Look at that. Silk and goat skin. Now I want to not say leather, I want to say goat skin because it's so important that you understand that goat skin is tough as nails. You literally cannot harm this leather. This is, well, you know, I'm not going to try too hard, but this is the toughest or one of the toughest leathers Hermes makes. Why? Because when you're sleeping with it, they want you to make sure that you're not having to baby it. This is not a purse, this is a sleep mask. And they made it tough as nails. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. It's so special. And you want to know what's crazy about Petit H, which I was getting ready to tell y'all in a minute. Hermes makes another sleep mask. It's so basic. It's like all silk, no leather, and it is significantly cheaper than this one. But Petit H doesn't mean, just because it's recycled does not mean it's cheaper. Just because it's recycled doesn't mean it's not as perfect. Hermes only releases perfect objects. I mean, this is off the runway. Okay, like look at the stitching. All right, let's really dig in here. Look at the stitching, look at the details, look at the placement on the eye. Look at the, I mean, it's just quality all around. Look at the Epsom Blue Zanzibar Epsom silk pull to tighten. Okay, and you have this gorgeous tab here. It says Hermes Petit H. It's just, it's detailed. It's Hermes through and through. You know, forget that it's from the recycling program. This is couture. and I'm obsessed with it. I really love it. I've been using it for the past few days. It is so comfortable, you guys. I am shocked at how comfortable this is because I've had sleep masks for a while. I enjoy sleeping with a mask on my face. I think it's just a little glamorous. I think I got that from Blair Waldorf, from Gossip Girl, but it doesn't matter where I got it from. I'm doing it now. And I put this mask on and I said, oh my God, the way this mask like comes down onto your upper cheek and really like supports, like it holds onto your face without pressing down on your eye, because it's so big that it comes all the way to like the bottom of your nose, like it's resting on your upper cheek and not resting on top of your eyes. And that is the marriage of form and function that is so emblematic to Hermes. Like nobody else makes beautiful things and doesn't just rest and say, oh, it's beautiful, okay, we're done. No, they make beautiful things and they make sure that it does a good job. Like it's not enough for the mask to be chic. It has to do a good job. And that is what you get with Hermes all the time, in my experience. You know, I just haven't had a bad experience. You know, sorry. And based on the amount of orange boxes that I have, you know, the data would suggest that it's hard to have a bad experience at Hermes. Just saying. Anyway, love this mask. So cute, so chic. Something crazy about Petit Arch items, and this is what I was going to talk about in the beginning, but I wanted to show you the mask first. The crazy thing about Petit Arch is that because it's made of recycled items, if you order this mask online, you have no say in how it's going to look. I mean, it'll have the same shape. It'll look exactly like this with the two circles and the goggle look and the tie on the back, but you cannot choose the color of the goat skin. You can't choose the silk that they use for the eyes, and you can't choose the silk that they put on the background, and you also can't choose the tie. Like you make the order and they choose the items that they use to make your mask, because I don't think it's made to order per se, but they're made sparingly because they just have the material and then they just grab the components, cut it to make the shape, and put a mask together. You don't get to say, oh, I want an orange eye and like blue stripes and a blue nuit goat skin. You cannot choose that. The closest you can get to picking your Petit Arch item is to go to your Hermes boutique and tell your SA, this is the kind of mask that I want. My only request in my essay when I made this order was that I wanted one that had an eye, because a lot of them have kind of obscure patterns, the silk patterns, and he was like, well, I don't know, you know, because there's typically some sort of ocular object, and I'll show you in the picture here, like something like this, but I wanted an eye, and I know they can be often produced with eyes, and so I said, if one comes with an eye, let me know, and we take it. And so I didn't get to pick the blue nuit goat skin. I didn't get to pick this background. This was the only thing I insisted on, and it took like a while to get this. This wasn't from Paris. This was from my essay in Germany, and I'm so lucky to have a second home in Germany, because then I can have a second essay in Germany. Shout out to her. He's the one who like hooks me up with like a lot of stuff that I get from overseas, and like what a queen, what a doll. He's definitely rolling with my team. Maybe that's why I have such a good relationship with him. Don't know, but yeah, he really scored me this, and shout out to her. So Petit Arch is a little tricky in that sense. You kind of have to be okay with whatever you get. Obviously, you can return it, but I almost declined this. I really did, because I thought, oh, I wanted a brighter color. But first he said to me, dude, you're not even gonna be able to see it, because when you put it on, you can't see. And two, it looks good. Just let it, you know, just let it come onto you, you know. And it actually did, and I'm obsessed with this now. I wouldn't have it any other way. In fact, I think if it was too bright, like a yellow, sort of like the picture, like a yellow goat skin or a pink goat skin, I would have loved a green goat skin. Maybe that would have been too dramatic for bed, you know. Like bedtime is like a sleepy, soft, muted time. I think this is very tea, you know. Maybe I'm convincing myself, but consider me convinced. So yeah, love her. Finally, we can end this video on a very, very real unboxing. Every other item I've shown you guys, okay, I had to open it before. This, I had to open it to see what it was and to approve it before I paid for it. The vase, I had to open it to make sure that it was exactly what I wanted and not destroyed in transit. Also, I had to show it to the tax people on our way out of Europe. And the bucket, obviously, we had to get rid of the box. This box was huge. I know you saw it. Huge. It was the one on the bottom of that pile. Can you see that? Huge box. Like, sorry. Like, the suitcase wouldn't even close. Like, we emptied the suitcase. Wouldn't even close. So, all of these were already opened. But this one, I've not seen it, and neither have you. That's how real this unboxing is. So let's do that together. Do you want to pull the tab with me? Here you go. Well, you're in a screen. I'm sorry. All right. There you go. Gorge. This is upside down. How embarrassing. Okay, so here we go. I've never seen these, guys. I'm very excited because this is also something else that my SA or my Hermes in Asia does not get. You know, Hermes stock is based on what the customers of that boutique like, and the customers at my boutique in Asia do not like this item, and so I have to wait until I go to Europe to get this. And I'm so glad I have it now, and I brought it on home. And here it is. Stunning. These are Hermes playing cards. Is there some sort of veneer on the front? Okay, we're gonna take out one. Oh, these are so nice. Look at the packaging. Pops right in there. We have a full deck of silver-lined playing cards. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the detail. Hermes. So gorgeous. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, Tiwa, what the fuck are these even for? Did you just want to like add to your purchase history? Yes. But also, I want to be the cool girl that has like a game night at her house with champagne and foie gras. And this is the beginning. You know, why would I serve foie gras and then have like, you know, cardboard cutout playing cards? Like, let's keep it real. Like, let's be for real. So I'm very into these, and I'm glad I have them. Why would my boutique here not want playing cards? I think that's horrible. Anyway, the name of this motif is like couverture d'Hermès or something like that. I'm really not sure. I'll put it in the description below. Not the description, but not like the bio, but like right there. I mean, you see it right now. So, yeah, I'm obsessed with these playing cards. You know, I really was after these for a while, and they're just as pretty as I wanted them to be. I'm so excited to use these. Oh my god. And yeah, that's that about that. So guys, it's all coming together now, and it's a pretty major unboxing. Let's bring the team together, guys. The dream team. This was a pretty big haul, in the sense that it was literally a pretty big haul, like in the literal sense of being a big haul. But stick around for my next video in a few weeks, I hope, because this is nothing compared to the shopping that I did at Hermes in Paris. Oh my god. I don't know, I'm gonna have to make two videos, one for the story time and one for just the bam 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 unboxing. So you guys let me know below what you want to see first, the story time, or like the story time with the items, or just straight up unboxing, because it's really major. It's a lot of stuff going on. You know, maybe I got a bag, maybe I didn't, I don't know. But we'll see. And look, if you want to see without waiting for the YouTube video, check out my Instagram, because I might be messy and like post something new on my story or something, or like post a post that has something a little bit glamorous in it. I don't know, you know, but you won't know either if you don't check out my Instagram. So check out my Instagram, and thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I know that I upload just as frequently as there's solar flares in the galaxy or something else that's not common. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me and my strange upload cycle. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe if you love this content, if you love fashion, luxury fashion that doesn't take itself too seriously. Like, I just bought my Cartier watch on this bucket. I'm not even tripping. You know, that is the vibe that I want to give to you, okay? It's just not that serious. It never, ever is. And yeah, I'll see you next time right here on TiwaDidThat. Bye.